If you already know where you're going for your first duty station, put it down in the comments below. If you guys don't know where you're going, but you have an idea of where you want to go, put it down in the comments below too. If you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord and also like the video. If you guys don't know me already, I'm currently stationed on Fort Drum. My MOS is a 68 Echo. And if this is your guys' first duty station and you guys know you're coming here, bro, and I'm still here, come say what's up to me and I will give you a coin if you ask for one. My friends over at GSJJ contacted me and offered to make a coin for me to give to you guys as a token of my appreciation for you guys' support. It says forward always, which is a mantra that I kind of live by. No matter what situation you're in, whether you're depressed, sad, you just heard some bad news, man, forward always, man. Because like, no matter what, you got to go forward, you got to think forward, you got to move forward. I sent them my design and they made it exactly how I wanted it to. So if you guys want to make challenge coins or they make other products too, check out my discount code in the description below. You guys are going to find out where you guys are going in the last few weeks of AIT. Either your drill sergeants are going to tell you or there's this website that you guys can also check and you guys will know. And once you guys find out where you guys are going, I highly recommend you guys to research some of the things about your duty station as far as like what the barracks look like or what's there to do around there, stuff like that. If you guys are like a dental assistant, and there's a dental clinic, look up the dental clinic reviews to see what you can expect, stuff like that, just so you guys are prepared for your duty station. Another thing is talk around your AIT class and find out who's going to the same spot so you guys have somebody that you know at your new duty station. If you guys have somebody with you at your duty station that you knew from AIT, that just makes everything so much easier. You guys are also going to get a sponsor, and basically a sponsor is going to be your tour guide per se, and they're going to help you in process at your duty station. They're going to be the ones who pick you up from the bus station, airport, or whatever. They're going to take you to the PX where if you need some new bed sheets or food or whatever for like the first 2 weeks so that you're in processing. So you're basically, not just at your duty station clueless and not knowing what to do. Like somebody's gonna be your guide and be taking care of you. When you guys first get to your duty station, your sponsor should be taking you to this building, and this is basically a building where everybody who's new to the duty station is gonna go to in process. And in process is basically just in processing into your unit, in processing to the duty station. You guys are gonna get your patches, which is pretty dope. Getting my 10th Mountain patch, bro, because 10th Mountain's in Call of Duty, bro. You feel me? So it's like, it's kind of cool. Like it's not an ugly patch. So yes, things like that. You guys are gonna also in process at your unit, and each duty station has a different process for in processing, so it really depends on which duty station you go to. But while you guys are in processing, you guys are gonna see everybody, mostly privates most likely, but you guys are going to also see higher ranking. Make sure you guys are doing your proper customs and courtesies, because you're a fuzzy, bro, straight out of AIT. Nothing changes. Be respectful, and make as many friends as possible, because this is like your only time, depending what your MOS is, that you're going to see different MOSs, different people from different units. So make as much friends as possible. And as far as cars and how you're going to get to places, hopefully your sponsor has a car and they're going to be able to help you out. But if you don't, you're either going to be walking or taking an Uber. That's why I say emphasis on friends, because if you guys make a friend in processing and you guys get the same in-process schedule, because you guys will get a whole schedule of all the in-processing classes that you guys are going to be taking, that you guys can like just ride with them and be cool. I'm telling you guys, make friends. That's how you guys are going to succeed in the military. You guys are going to also go to CIF, and when you guys go to CIF, this is where you're going to go to get all your gear for your duration of your stay at your duty station. This is the gear you're going to be taking out to the field with you. Make sure you keep it clean. Make sure you do not lose it while you guys are at CIF. Make sure you see everything that you are signing for. Hopefully you guys go with your sponsor. You guys have to at Fort Drum at least, and hopefully they're competent and they help you. But yeah, you guys are gonna get all this gear, and you guys just make sure you keep it away, like stowed away. If you guys are in an M1 that doesn't really go to the field like that, but if you guys do not lose anything, and try to keep it as clean as possible. I cannot emphasize on that, because you guys are gonna have to turn it all back in at the end of your tour at that duty station. And if it's dirty, you're not going to take it, and if you lose it, you're going to pay for it. Even though it's not going to be pristine and new when you get it, they're going to charge you for it as if it was. You're also going to in process in your unit. When you guys go to your unit, you guys are going to be assigned to a squad, a platoon. You guys are going to meet your first line supervisor, and your first line supervisor is basically like who's in charge of you directly. And then like that's the person you go to first, no matter what, with a problem or anything. So go to them first and they should be taking care of you. Also, when you guys first arrive to your duty station, hopefully you guys have like a barracks room ready for you guys. But if they're like full or something like that, you guys are most likely going to be in a transient barracks room. So what that means is you're not going to be there forever. You're just going to be there until a barracks room opens up for you wherever your unit is. I can't stress this enough. When you guys go to your unit to in process, if you see an NCO, you go to parade rest. If you see your commander, you go to attention. Whenever you talk, first impressions matter in the military, and if you look squared away, that will go so far, because this is legit the first impression of yourself to them. So if you're squared away, you look like you know what you're doing, you're an adult, you're responsible, you're ready to be, motivated and work for your organization, bro, nothing but good things will happen to you. But if you're all sloppy, you're showing up late and stuff like that, you're not going to have a good time. When you guys are in processing, you guys are going to be sitting in classes about the duty station, where you guys can and can't go off post. For example, on Fort Drum, there's this river called Black River that soldiers cannot go into. Through the whole in processing process, you're probably not going to be interacting with your actual unit, the people that you're going to be working with day in and day out for the rest of your career there at that duty station. So you're not really going to have an idea of what your unit actually is and how they work until like maybe your third or fourth week at the duty station. So, like I said before, try to make as many friends and in processing, because they're also going to go to your unit to make friends, and then you guys come back and, hang out and you make even more friends type of deal. But when you guys do end up going to your units to work and stuff like that, or after in processing, be cool with your unit, man. Kind of like high school per se, like everybody's gonna have a different personality and all this other stuff. You're gonna find your group of people that you like and that you can relate to. But what I cannot stress enough on is that there's going to be people, ETSing, PCSing, or med boarding out the Army. And, there's going to be all sorts of personalities. Do not associate with the wrong crowd, because in the military, you are guilty by association. So if this group of people that you're hanging with are known for doing bad things, you're most likely not going to be getting good things looked at towards you, or getting good things given to you. So just keep that in mind. Another thing is, when you guys get to your unit, ask the junior enlisted what the unit is like. They will not lie to you, because they have no reason to lie to you. But also ask around and keep an open mind of what to expect, and also be squared away until you know how your unit is like. Determine how lenient your unit is as far as customs and courtesies, and know what NCO is like this or what NCO is like that, just so you don't make any mistakes, because like I said before, these first weeks are crucial to your time at your unit. But when you guys are done impressing at your duty station and at your unit, you guys are pretty much a regular soldier. You guys are an adult now. If you guys want to go out on the weekend, you can. If you guys want to go out after work, you can. Just be at work in the morning on time. So whether that's PT for you guys at 0630 or whatever, just be there on time. Do not get in trouble. You guys just got out of AIT and basic training or OSIT. Do not waste your time and do anything stupid to get in trouble and have your time taken away from you, or your pay, because Article 15 UCMJ actions are a real thing. Extra duty is not something you guys want to have in the Army. So be cool-headed, have fun, but don't do anything stupid that's going to jeopardize your career. If you guys like to drink alcohol and are of age, make sure you guys are doing that responsibly. If you guys are, with new people when alcohol is involved, do not get drunk. See how these people are first when they're drunk, and if they're too rowdy and things are getting crazy, do not hang out with them again. I cannot stress it enough. People will get you in trouble while they're drunk because they do stupid things, and since you're there, you're involved too, you're gonna get in trouble too. And if you see trouble about to happen, get the hell out of there, bro. Seriously, dude, trust your gut. Do not place yourself in sketchy situations. You guys will have duty sometimes on the weekends, like CQ or staff duty, which is basically you guys sit at a desk for 24 hours with an NCO, just making sure that nobody's doing anything bad in the barracks or in your unit. You guys are gonna get the hang of things, how your unit operates, and your guys' time at your duty station will depend on you. So if you guys want to just stay in your room and be depressed and all that other stuff, you're not going to have a good time. But if you guys want to go out and explore, meet new people, go to new places, I highly recommend you guys do that, because that's going to help you enjoy your time at your duty station. Regardless if it's a crappy duty station or whatever, it is what you make of it. So don't stay in your room. Some tips for you new soldiers when you guys get to your first duty station is make sure your OCPs or uniform looks good always. Make sure your laces are tucked in. Make sure your uniform just looks good, man. Stay away from trouble. Like I said before, if you guys just get to your duty station and you're already in trouble, that's not a good look, and you're not gonna have a good time for the rest of that time in your station, because first impressions last very long. If you guys do something amazing and outstanding and out to ordinary, that's going to be a good impression. We guys are talking to your first sergeants or your commanders. Tell them stuff like, oh, I want to go to Ranger school. I want to go to air assault school. I want to go to airborne school. I want to do all this stuff, First Sergeant, because I'm that guy, First Sergeant. I'm him, First Sergeant. You could count on me. Say stuff like that, bro. Like, hype yourself up a little bit. You know, tell your First Sergeant about yourself, because you're not really going to talk to your First Sergeant commander that often. So if you guys get that opportunity, definitely hype yourself up a little bit to stand out. If you guys even get to talk to your command sergeant major of your battalion or your commander of your battalion, do the same thing, man. Stand out, because that's what's going to help you. When they see your name on that paper or whatever, they're going to be like, okay, this guy's kind of cool. I'm going to do whatever that's good for him. Never be late. Always show up 10 to 15 minutes early. I know it kind of sucks, but hey, man, you got to do it. Just do it. It makes you look good. Do it. Save all your paperwork. You guys should have a binder of all the stuff that you've gotten from even basic training or AIT. You guys should save everything, put it in that binder or portfolio, and keep it. Like, especially from the stuff that CIF gives you, do not lose that stuff. It's important. You might need it later. Throw it away when you're out the freaking army, dude. Like, seriously, that stuff could save your life. For all my single soldiers out there, you're probably going to want to hop on Tinder or any Bumble or any other dating apps. That stuff's a waste of time, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. You have to think, bro. You have to think. There's like 4,000 or 5,000 soldiers on this duty station already, right? Most of them are dudes already, dude. It's oversaturated with dudes. The females that you guys are going to see, or the males that you guys are going to see, like, I don't know. It's a waste of time, dude. But if you want to, go for it. Just be safe. Make sure the person is over the age of 18, because you will get in trouble. And, you know, set your radius very, very far. If it's like your military town, bro, like, I don't know. Good luck. I'm not going to judge you, or, you know, just have fun with it. I personally think it's a waste of time. Don't do it. Go out and about. Go to concerts. Go to the gym to meet people and stuff like that. But that's what you want to do. Do it. I can't stress making friends and making friends fast enough to you guys. Like, seriously, this is what's going to turn your crappy duty station into a fun duty station, because friends are what going to make everything, dude. Like, seriously, they're so important. So if you guys aren't good at talking or small talking, like talking to a random person and like making them become your friend or like an associate or something like that, definitely practice, because like that's going to be a valuable skill for you in your future. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys. Peace out.